In this video, we are going to see how you can use the write checks area to enter your transactions. So let's suppose that the company decides that, okay, we will enter the furniture and advanced rent and all from the journal entries, but for all petty cash expenses, we will use the write checks area for that. Now we have already entered it in the journal entry, right? So we can easily delete that. We can remove that entry. Now I'll go to the company and make the journal entries, go to this area, click OK, and from the previous area you can go back and then delete it. But let's say that this entry was entered long ago and it cannot be found easily like the simple back. In that case, you can just use the find function. Just find it and write the entry number if you know it, or otherwise you can write the amount number also. So let's write the 5,000 amount. So I only have one transaction, otherwise it would have shown the list. So afterwards I can just simply delete it or void it. So in this case, I'll just delete it, click OK. You can also reverse the entry if your company policy is against deletion of the entries. Now let's enter it by write checks. So under the write checks, I'll select bank account as cash, and we don't have any particular supplier for this. And the expenses comes under repair and maintenance. The amount is 5,000, and I can mention the memo here and here as well. So this memo is for the overall document, and this memo is particularly for each expense. So let's say that the company policy is to enter all the petty cash expenses on a single date all together in one entry. So you can easily do that, and you can mention the description here in the memo. So many companies follows this method, that they enter one transaction for all the petty cash on a single day from write checks. So afterwards, we will just change the date of 6 January 2024. Everything looks good. Just click on save and new. Now why I click save and new? Because by default, journal entry is already in debit and credit form, right? But if you enter it from the write checks option, you obviously need a printout to file it. So in that case, you will go to the reports, open the transaction again, go to the reports and click on transaction journal report. And under the transaction journal, you will see this report in the debit and credit form. And this is what you take print of. But we have the extra columns here as well. So it's very easy to remove. Either you can customize the report and hide each and every single one of them, or you can quickly just drag it and meet to the other side of the column and it will remove it. You can increase the size of the ledger you want. For example, I don't want the name, it's blank. So I'll just do it this way. So this is how you can increase and decrease the size according to your particular requirement. And after that, you can simply take the print of it and file it in your records. So guys, this is how you can use the write checks features in QuickBooks.